The applicant is applying for a major home business to operate a greenhouse. The property is located southeast of Township Road 614 and Range Road 443 intersection, 1.5 miles west of Highway 892, southwest of the hamlet of Ardmore. The adjacent properties are residential parcels, agricultural quarter sections, and remnants. The applicant operates 4 Mile Flowers, which produces flowers, bedding plants, seedlings, and produce. She is proposing to operate out of a greenhouse on her parents' land near her home on the quarter section remnant. There will be an increase of passenger vehicles when the business is open, Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sundays, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. She is currently the only employee. Adjacent landowner letters were sent out on February 15th, 2022, and we received no responses. Our recommendation for development application 2022-D-010 is approve the request for a major home business for a greenhouse as a discretionary use as per Part 6, Section 47 of the General Regulations and Part 7, Section 69.2 of the Land Use Bylaw with the following conditions. As per Section 52 of the Land Use Bylaw, outdoor lighting shall be located so that rays of light are not directed at an adjacent site, do not adversely affect an adjacent site, do not adversely affect traffic safety. Shall comply with Noise Control Bylaw 1657, shall comply with Nuisance Bylaw number 981. As per Section 47 of the Major Home Business, a major home business may utilize accessory buildings while still maintaining residential use as the primary use on site. The home business may employ up to 3 persons who do not live on site or within the primary residence. The home business may not generate traffic uncharacteristic to the area. All required parking must be on site. Outdoor storage of materials, goods, or equipment on the site shall be directly related to the home business and at the discretion of the Development Authority may require screening or fencing. The home business shall not, in the opinion of the Development Authority, be a source of inconvenience, materially interfere with or affect the use, enjoyment, or value of neighboring properties by way of excessive noise, smoke, steam, odor, dust, vibration, or refuse matter which would not commonly be found in the neighborhood. If at any time any of these conditions of the home business may not, in the opinion of the Development Authority, been complied with, the Development Authority may issue a stop order pursuant to the provisions of the municipal government. Building permits are required for any buildings used for this business.
All right, is there any discussion? Go ahead, Mr. Dave.
So in regards to Township Road 614, I'm not quite familiar with that area. Is that a oiled road or is that a gravel road?
I do not know what type of construction the road is.
I think Township Road 614 is gravelled, and the Range Road, I think it's 443, going north and south. That one's an oiled road.
Okay, I'm just thinking somebody coming off the highway off 892, and if they go west on 614, there's a couple of residents on that road. Is dust control going to be an issue, and who's going to pay for dust control if it does become an issue?
Chair, I just say that's been there for a while. The greenhouse has been there for a while.
Yeah, but they're actually applying for a business, and it's going to, like they said in their application, it is going to increase traffic. So I'm just saying, if there is a sense of somebody else that's going to complain, who's that going to fall to? Are they going to want the MD to pick up the tab, and somebody else that has a private business that is making money off this? So is that an issue? That's just my only concern that I see.
The residences are on the north side, so there shouldn't be too much dust, I wouldn't think. But I'll make the motion that we approve that development permit.
Okay, I have a question as well. So you mentioned there that a couple of the stipulations were they couldn't have more than 3 employees. Is that what you said?
Correct. That is directly from the land use bylaw, that a major home business has a maximum of 3 employees that do not live on site.
And then also you said that they can't increase the level of traffic?
Traffic uncharacteristic to the area. So vehicle traffic, passenger vehicles are characteristic to this area, but if she were to bring in transport trucks, that would be uncharacteristic to the area.
All right. Okay, well, there's a motion on the floor. Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? All opposed? Carried. All right, no correspondence or other business. Or subdivision applications, straight into subdivision extension requests.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Subdivision request for decision for an extension on subdivision number 2020-S-022. An application has been received for a first request for a one-time extension request for the conditionally approved subdivision of 2020-S-022 of 7.5 acre parcel from a fragmented and previously subdivided agricultural quarter section as shown on the map as Appendix A. The reason for the applicant's request for extension was the project was delayed due to health issues caused by COVID.
All right, is there any discussion? Councilor Swigert?
Just a question, what does the applicant have to do to fulfill his subdivision agreement or whatever?
He would have to complete his conditions as approved on the application from 2020.
And so what are they? Is it like a subdivision? Does he have to get a land transfer or something, or I'm not sure what?
It's a complete subdivision, so it'd be the same process that any other applicant would take to complete that subdivision process. So if you would like me to read you the conditions that were set out in 2020 for them.
Well, he just applied for a subdivision and then didn't complete it because he was sick, and now he's asking to
That's
extend
right.
that.
He's asked for the 1 year extension to be able to
So it's been approved
complete.
already, he just needs an extension.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'll make the motion to approve it. I'm just curious what this, in 30 words or less, like, what is the subdivision, what is he doing? Like,
Okay,
he's
so you-
subdividing 7 acres off of a-
Yes, he's subdividing 7.5 acres off of his quarter section as shown on the map there. So in any instance, when anyone applies for a subdivision and it's been approved by council or MPC, sorry, they do get 1 year to complete all of the conditions that are set forth. If they're unable to complete within that 1 year, they are allowed to apply for a 1 year extension. They would pay the fee of $105. Submit their letter, their application with reasoning as to why they're asking for their extension. I bring it forward to you gentlemen to approve or refuse the 1 year extension. If you approve it, that gives him another 1 year to complete what the conditions were set out previously. If you refuse it, then that cancels this application and the applicant would have to reapply and go through the entire process again.
Okay, thank you. So I made the motion to approve.
Okay, Mr. Fair?
Yeah, here's a question. So, shouldn't I have to get a survey and everything else along with the application, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
this is exactly the same as an initial. It's just asking for a time
Okay.
extension.
Sounds good, thanks.
Councilor Crick, do you have something?
No, I was just gonna move that we approve.
Okay, so any other discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? Carried, thank you. Next scheduled meeting, so we do have one in April, I guess, the second Tuesday in April, right? And adjournment. Councilor Krivyak, all in favor? Thank you.